Hello, this is how we are going to save your work to your OneDrive. So you're going to go to the Volusia County Schools homepage and go to vPortal. If you know a different way how to get to vPortal, you can do that. You should be able to get into this account from anywhere that has internet connection. So you want to go to the Office 365 icon. Give it a second to load here. And we're going to be looking for something called the OneDrive. You have lots of different apps in here from Microsoft Office. So if you need to work on like a Word document or an Excel spreadsheet or a PowerPoint from anywhere for like a different class or something, then you can do that. All right, but your OneDrive is like your cloud account. So this is where we're going to save all of our information. Instead of saving it to our computer, we're going to save it to the cloud. All right. So once you get here to your OneDrive, it's called the Microsoft Office OneDrive. You're going to have probably some folders in here already, right? Because you might have had this from a previous year or from a previous school, and it really stays along with you if you still have your same alpha code. So when we're in our OneDrive, we're going to make a new folder, right? So we're going to make a new SketchUp folder. So give it a second to load. Once it's done spinning up here, it should be ready to go. And if this is the first time you've ever signed into it, it might take a couple of seconds to load everything for you because it's never seen you before. So just be patient with it and give it a little bit of time. So now I'm going to click this little plus sign right here to create a new folder, right? So I'm going to click that, click folder. And now I'm going to give a name to this. You want to be a little bit specific on this folder name so that if you come back to it later, you know what it is. All right, so I'm going to put SketchUp files, and then I'm going to put the school year. So this is the 2019-20 school year, so I'm going to put 2019-2020. So you can add more things to this, or keep it just like this, SketchUp files 2019-2020, or you can add a little bit more after this right here. But this is the minimum requirement for the title. So click Create, give it a second, and let's see where it's at. SketchUp files, right here. SketchUp files 2019-2020. You can click on that, and there should be nothing in it. And there isn't, which is good. That means it worked. So I can either click and drag files from like my desktop if you want to clear that up, or you can upload them by going to like File, Save As. Okay. So now I've set up my OneDrive. So this folder is good to go now, right? So I can always come back to this later. I can always download other things into it or upload things into it, like my SketchUp stuff. So if I'm going to go over to SketchUp, right, I can make sure you download this to your computer. If you're doing it at home, you're going to use your school email, which is your alpha code, at vcs2go.net. If you download it at home, though, make sure you get permission from a parent or guardian before downloading anything. If you're signing into a computer at school and it does not have SketchUp on it, I'm going to show you the shortcut to that. So you're going to go down here in the search bar. You're going to type something called Software Center. And it should pop up right away, even just by typing the word software in it. So Software Center. And again, if you've never used this before, the first time you open it, it's going to look blank for a little while. And it might not even have anything in here. But just leave it open, and it will start populating with different apps, right? And if it's taking a super long time, you can just use this sign up here, the little minus sign, the minimize button, and you can keep it down here at the bottom until it's done populating. So these are how you're going to download approved apps. So if you ever need to download Microsoft Office or Edge or like an internet browser, this is where you would go for that. This is also how we're going to get to SketchUp, so S-K-E-T-C-H. And click Enter or the little search bar. Again, give it a second. And again, if this is the first time you've ever signed into this, this will not be there. But it is here. And this one happens to already be installed. So if it's not installed, you would just double click it or click the install button and give it a couple minutes, and it will download automatically to your school computer. At home, the Software Center will not have this because you're not on the Volusia County network. But anywhere in Volusia County, you go to the Software Center and sign in with your credentials. It should pop up for you. All right, so when you first open it, you double click that icon on your desktop. We're going to choose our third template down. So 1, 2, 3. It looks kind of grayish in the background. We want the feet and inches architectural design. Click start. And you're going to make your models using that third template down, right? And instead of saving your work to your actual computer, your hard drive on your computer, you're going to save it to your OneDrive folder that you just set up, right? You can also save it to your Edmodo account, but we'll show you how to do that in a different video. So I'm going to ignore all of this stuff right now. If you've ever gone into your computer and you have not signed in to that computer before, you need to double check one thing. Down here, there's a little arrow. You want to click it and make sure this little cloud is logged in, all right? If it's not blue and have these little circles, that shows that it's syncing. You might have to double click it and type in your county email, which is your alpha code at vcs2go.net, and then it should automatically sync everything to your cloud automatically, okay? So if that's not there, it might not be saving. So I'm just going to make something, I don't know, something 3D just for fun. And let's just throw a little bit of paint on it just for fun. And oh no, the bell's going to ring, so I need to save real quick. The first time you save it, you need to go and find that OneDrive account. Okay, so I'm going to go to File, Save As, and then right now it's saving it to just my actual computer. Which I don't want that, right? I want it to save it to my OneDrive. So I gotta scoot on down to here, OneDrive. And it already has a lot of my stuff already, so I'm gonna find the one that I just made. SketchUp files, 1920, double click it. Nothing in there so far. Leave the type of file alone, just leave it as the default SketchUp models.skp. And I do want to change this though. Do not leave it as untitled, okay? Because once you start saving like that, it's going to say untitled 1, untitled 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you have to click through a whole bunch of stuff if you want to go back and find it the next day. So I'm going to change it to the project name, right? And if you want to put your initials on there or something, totally up to you. But definitely change it to something specific about that project. So this is going to be maybe 3D shapes. Class. So the more detailed the file name, the better, because that way you won't spend 5 to 10 minutes trying to search through all of your files next time you come to try and find it. So I'm going to click Save, and now at the top it tells me my file name. So it's now there. It's good. This should automatically save. Should, right? But just to double check, right, after you did that first initial save as, now we should be able to just do File, Save, and now we should be good. Okay? That's it for now, and I will post some more updates shortly. Thank you for watching.